time to react. It's time to react. It's time to react. Hey, man. It's your boy Long Beach Joe. I'm back, and it's time to react. Listen, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Also, give a video a thumbs up, man. Helps the videos go a long way. You know what I mean? Get in the comments. Let me know where y'all from. I got people watching me from different places and different spaces, and I appreciate all of y'all. Look, your boy FlightReacts is getting in the kitchen. He gonna show us how he cooking it up. You know what I'm saying? Old Chef Reacts is in the building. So we're gonna check out how he cooks up this chicken and what he does. You know what I'm saying? Sit down with your favorite beverage. Sit down with your favorite snack. It's your boy Long Beach Joe. It's time to react. Let's get to the content.
What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team, stand up. We got Chef Reacts back up in the cut today, man. We are gonna be making my main favorite go-to food that I honestly can eat anywhere. You take me to the fanciest restaurant, I'ma still order this.
Okay.
And that is, my friends, chicken tenders. So we're not gonna be using a pan pasta stove. We're not gonna be using an air fryer. We're using a pro fryer, something that you would see in the state fair, something you would see in any type of event or any type of food truck, man. Come on with me. Now, the first thing you're gonna need is, look at my new toy. Yeah.
Oh, you got the fryer from restaurant.
You don't really need this. You can still use the original pots and pans. You still use an air fryer, whatever you have, you know what I'm saying, at your disposable will. I'm honestly really not even trying to promote it, but I don't gatekeep. This one that I'm using is called Pro Fry. This is like one of the newest ones that came out this year. Next up, you're gonna need some cooking oil. I prefer to use the Western canola oil, especially when making like any type of fried
Western
chicken.
in the building.
Pickle juice, your couple of seasons. You can add your seasons of choice preferred, but for chicken tenders in particular, I don't like them too crazy seasoned, so I just use the basics: paprika, garlic pepper, black pepper, onion powder, and the salt. But like I said, you're free to use any type of season that you feel like fits your flavor. You gotta get some flour in the cut, get some buttermilk. You gotta have some sauces for the tenders, bro. If you just eat your tenders straight dry, you need to be studied or something. Get any type of water, not tap water though. And then last but not least, any type of organic chicken tender. Wash out the chicken. The chicken needs a bath. The chicken needs a shower. You know what I'm saying? And then right after that, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in this glacier bag. All right, everybody, after you wash it so fresh, so clean chicken out, and it is nice and clean, all you gotta do is put it right here in the glacier bag, and I got a bowl right underneath just to capture any moisture if it happens to leak out of the bag, or you can double bag it, whatever you prefer. But similar thing with the fried chicken tenders, man. I'm gonna go ahead and mix it up with buttermilk, the pickle juice, and then any type of water that is not tapped, and put it all inside the bag. Don't fill it up. Probably fill up like little halfway mix in between of everything in one bag. And then we're gonna go ahead and put it in the refrigerator. Now you can put it in the refrigerator up to 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours for the best takes. I've heard you can put up to 4 to 6+ hours. A little buttermilk just like this. I like to just go ahead and use all the pickle juice. If your pickle juice comes in just one bottle, you can use any water that you prefer. But make sure that it's not tapped, so you don't have that tap flavor. So you just...
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is put some tap, especially if it's going to sit and marinate. Now, I can't wait to see where he's going with this, how he's going to cook it up, how he's putting it together. But so far, it's looking good. But like you said, something like that, meat that's going to kind of marinate and soak up some of those things, the longer that it's in there, the better it's probably going to taste. You know what I'm saying? 4 or 6 hours, something like that. Is really going to give you a good feel. But Flight knows his way around the kitchen. You can tell he cooks this dish quite a bit.
Make sure that it's not tapped, so you don't have that tap flavor. So you're just going to do that for about 10 seconds. And then now, you're going to go ahead and put it in the refrigerator. I'll see you guys in about 45. All right, y'all, it's been over an hour. I'm about to take out the chicken tender shortly. But first, I'm going to go ahead and get my Pro Fryer set up right here. I'm about to go ahead and put in this Western canola oil.
How much you got to...
Oh,
he's filling the whole thing.
Right there.
Yeah.
There's like a line, you know what I'm saying, you want to kind of reach everything to 350. And also, by the way, that's the same exact temperature that you would set the stove, or you would want your cooking oil to be at the temperature of when you're frying your tenders, if you happen to do it on a pan or anything of that nature. All right, everybody, I just took the chicken tenders that was in the buttermilk for almost an hour and a half, nice and soaked up and marinated inside this buttermilk. We're about to go ahead and mix on hands-on with the flour, and we're gonna add the seasoning. You put all the seasonings and everything you want your chicken tenders to taste like all in the flour at once. Mix it up with this so fresh and so clean whisk, and then it should be ready to be in the Pro Fryer. The Pro Fryer takes about, I say, 5 to 10 minutes to fully warm up. You also don't want to leave that oil sitting there because it loses, I forgot that vocab word, but it just loses some type of like I want to just say density. I just made up that vocab word, I guess. All right, for the pepper, go ahead and put a good amount like that. Paprika. Now, paprika comes off a little spicy to me, so I don't like putting too much. You already know I'm going to do that seasoning check for y'all. The exact amount of seasoning depends on what you like. You know what I'm saying? Usually you do like a teaspoon, a half tablespoon or whatever, but I like to do it by hand. All right, y'all. So you want your seasoning kind of to be looking something like this. I'm gonna go ahead and do just one more round of each seasoning.
Yeah. And this is where it comes in big. You got to know your seasonings. You know, again, like you said, it depends on what you like. But bro, if you season these things terribly, you're gonna have some problems, bro. It's gonna taste awful. So you got to know what you like. Don't use too much garlic if you're not into garlic, or onion if you're not into onion. Me personally, that paprika, you know, I'm keeping that to a minimum, if at all. I'm not really into paprika, a little too spicy, you know. But some people like their stuff hella spicy, so they'll put some chili all in there and all kind of stuff, bro.
Go ahead and do just one more round of each seasoning. You should honestly be just set from there. You just go ahead and mix it into that flour.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want your consistency of the flour to still be white when you're done mixing it. But obviously, you're going to see the particles of the seasoning up in there. So it only takes a couple of seconds. Whew, that makes my nose tingly, boy. You know that old famous saying, man? Take your chicken tenders out of the bag.
Go ahead and mix them
around. You're going to do this for each one of them. You know what I'm saying? Give it that last little drip. And just go ahead and put it right in the flour. Just like this. Now we're gonna do this with all the chicken tenders, and then put all the chicken tenders all in the flour. Just don't dump the chicken tenders all at once, because you don't want that excess of buttermilk to be in there. But that's what you're gonna be basically wanting your chicken tender coating to look like when it's all said and done. Make sure you get show all the corners, show all the ends some love. All right, y'all. It's about that time to dip the masterpiece chicken tenders into the Pro Fryer.
Okay.
Now, this only takes about 7 to 10 minutes. So I'm gonna be sitting here the whole time. I'm not gonna leave nowhere. I'm not gonna take a cheap break. We're gonna be right here. Now, one thing too, also make sure you don't overfill each bin and everything, because it will not cook evenly and correctly. But that's the sound exactly you want to hear before you drop the so fresh and so clean tenders in the.
That's like the French fry that they be having.
Go ahead and drop the chicken tenders just like this.
I like at the restaurants. Yep.
And now, word of advice: if you want your tenders to be crispier, keep this open. All right. So we're gonna come back, and I'm gonna tell y'all what it's gonna be talking about in about 7-10 minutes. Make sure you stay away from here too. This is not a toy. This grease can pop back and hit you. So you occasionally do want to come by and check and make sure all parts of the chicken is getting some love. You know what I'm saying? If it needs more of a cooking or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just even it out on both sides. Damn. Now, I think it's about that time to take it out, yo.
Yo, you got to be very careful when you frying chicken like that. I'm not a big chicken fryer. I'm not a big, lover of frying foods. But back in the day when I was, cooking frying some fries, man, that grease get to pop and hit you all over the place. Ah! You know what I'm saying? You got to watch it. Be careful, like Flight said. No, those are safety instructions. You got to watch it. But look at what he's got right here. He's cleaned up pretty nice. Flight, I'm telling you, he know his way around the kitchen. He know about this little air fryer here. Those look pretty evenly fried.
I think it's about that time to take it out, yo. Look at that. Come on, look at that.
That's clean.
Talk to me. This is not even an up close picture, man. Let's go ahead and put it on
nice. The
foil pan. Make sure you steer clear of that drip. You know what I'm saying? That hits your feet. It's done.
A lot of grease dripping.
I'm doing this with one hand, y'all. You know what I'm saying? No cameraman right here, but this is dangerous how I'm doing it, but we gonna make it work. Hey, we made it work. Come on. Come on. Ooh, we can't miss a chicken. Look at that chicken don't want to come out. That's crazy. That chicken don't want to come out. There we go.
All right.
Try to play me. That chicken ain't want to come out. No chicken left behind. Turn off your Pro Fryer, safety first, every time you remove anything.
That's
and
right.
Also, free game to you guys. Do not dump this oil down the sink, down the drain. I go ahead and wait about, honestly, a full day, maybe 6+ hours for it to completely cool off. Get 4 grocery bags and put the oil in the grocery bags. Make sure you don't accidentally spill it on the floor. Make sure you bounce out. Probably get 2 people if you can. If not, just position it to where, you know what I'm saying, you won't drop. And then throw it out in a regular trash can, all right? The final...
Here's the deal. You can rid yourself of oil in different ways. I don't know about y'all. My grandma used to keep a coffee can of oil. So a lot of people reuse their oil. You see that in the South a lot as well. People do that. But there's a couple of different ways you can rid yourself of the oil. But like you said, you want to watch it because some people try to dump hot oil into bags and it'll burn right through the bag, bro. Don't just let it cool and then go ahead and dispose of it how you choose to later on.
Drop and then throw it out in a regular trash can, all right? The final stage is we're gonna need to check the internal temperature of the chicken. As you guys can see, it is almost past 165, which is the exact where you wanna have it for a chicken
Food
eternally
tester
cooked.
flight.
Almost
Let's
pushing
go.
180. It's probably like at 170-ish right there, but everything looks good to go. We're gonna have that taste test right now. All right, man, I got 2 different sauces today, man. I got my favorite to use on chicken tenders, especially barbecue or honey mustard. Comment down below which y'all favorite sauce down below. I ain't gonna lie, I don't got no ranch. A lot of y'all was on my neck the last cooking video that my barbecue was shooken up before, you know what I'm saying? I tried my food, now it's shooken up. Don't say nothing. All right, y'all, here we go.
Let's see.
Chicken tender from FlightReacts. Let me get this little barbecue.
Okay, it got a crunch. All right. It got a nice crunch to it.
I know you heard that crunch.
Mm-hmm.
The crispiness is there. Nice and hot. This thing need a focus.
That look good. That look good. I think Flight did a good job here. Flight did a good job.
Hear that crunch. I know you hear that crunch.
Very, very crunchy. Flight did a good job right here. He did good on them tenders. He did good. That boy did good.
You can never go wrong with chicken tenders.
No.
You can never go wrong. You go to a restaurant you've never been to before, just get the chicken tenders. That plain and simple, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm also about to whip up some fries soon, the little Pro Fryer, but these are like homemade, just something you just buy in the store. Have to get some fries. You thought I forgot the fries? Hey, man, be sure to like the video, man. Comment down below what I should cook next, man. We are.
Listen, man. Flight did good. Got in there and whipped up them chicken tenders. Chef FRYERs in the building. Listen, comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. What were your thoughts about what Flight was able to do in the kitchen? You know what I'm saying? Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And hit that notification bell so when I post content, you'll be in the know. It's your boy Long Beach Joe. I'm out.